Hey there, fellow gardeners, welcome back to the channel. I'm so thrilled to share something with you today that's going to completely transform the way you think about garden nutrition. We're talking about a revolutionary, completely natural solution that's been hiding in plain sight all along, right in your kitchen. If you're tired of expensive chemical fertilizers that promise the world but deliver disappointment, or if you've ever wondered why your spring plants seem to lack that vibrant, thriving energy you're desperately seeking, then this guide is exactly what you need. Stick with us as we unlock the incredible potential of potato water and show you how to turn your garden into the lush, flourishing paradise you've always dreamed of. Let's be honest, spring gardening can be incredibly frustrating. You've prepared your beds with hope and enthusiasm, you've planted your seedlings with care, and yet week after week you watch them grow at a snail's pace. The leaves aren't as vibrant as they should be. The stems feel fragile. And somehow, your neighbor's garden always seems to be thriving, while yours is merely surviving. You start questioning everything. Is it the soil? Is it the sunlight? Should I invest in yet another expensive fertilizer product? Here's the truth that most gardeners don't realize. Your plants are likely starving for essential micronutrients that have nothing to do with fancy commercial products. Plants need potassium, phosphorus, magnesium, and calcium to truly flourish, and while these nutrients exist in most soils, they're often locked away in forms your plants struggle to access. What if I told you that the solution has been sitting in your kitchen all along? It's not magic, it's science, and it's absolutely free. Welcome to the world of potato water, the unsung hero of natural gardening. When you boil potatoes for your dinner, something extraordinary happens to that water. As the potatoes soften, water-soluble nutrients leach directly into the cooking water. We're talking about potassium, which strengthens plant cell walls and enhances disease resistance. We're talking about phosphorus, the nutrient that directly fuels root development and bloom production. There's also nitrogen for lush foliage, magnesium for chlorophyll production, and calcium for structural plant health. Every single one of these nutrients ends up in that water you're about to pour down the drain. But here's what really sets potato water apart from synthetic fertilizers. It's not just about the macronutrients. The starch content in potato water acts as organic matter that feeds beneficial microorganisms in your soil. Think of your soil as a living ecosystem. When you introduce starch, you're essentially throwing a dinner party for the microbes that break down organic matter and make nutrients available to your plants. This creates a self-sustaining cycle of soil enrichment that improves soil structure, enhances water retention, and naturally boosts nutrient availability over time. It's the difference between treating symptoms and curing the disease. You're not just feeding your plants, you're rejuvenating the entire foundation they grow in. And let's not overlook the elephant in the room. Cost. Most quality fertilizers run $20 to $40 per bottle, and you'll need multiple applications throughout the growing season. Potato water? It's literally a byproduct you're already creating. You're not purchasing anything extra, or creating additional waste. You're transforming something that would normally go to waste into liquid gold for your garden. That's both fiscally responsible and environmentally conscious gardening at its finest. Now that you understand why potato water is so powerful, let's talk about how to use it correctly. This is critical. Improper application can actually harm your plants rather than help them. First and foremost, always use unsalted water. This cannot be overstated. Salt is genuinely toxic to most plants. It burns leaves, prevents roots from absorbing moisture, and can ultimately kill your plants. If you boil potatoes for a meal with salt added, that water is off limits for your garden. Start with a fresh batch cooked specifically for your garden, or use water from cooking potatoes you've prepared without seasoning. Allow the water to cool to room temperature before applying it anywhere near your plants. Hot water can shock delicate roots and cause more harm than good. While it's cooling, strain the water carefully to remove any leftover potato pieces or peels. This step prevents mold growth and keeps pests from being attracted to decomposing matter in your garden beds. Once strained and cooled, pour the water directly onto the soil around the base of your plants rather than on the foliage. This ensures the nutrients reach the root zone where they're needed most. Apply potato water once every 2 to 4 weeks during the active growing season for flowering and fruiting plants. For other plants, you can reduce the frequency to once monthly or even less. Think of it as a nutritional supplement, not the foundation of your feeding program. Between potato water applications, continue watering normally with plain water. This prevents starch accumulation in the soil, which could potentially cause issues over time. If your potato water appears particularly starchy, or you notice any mold developing, dilute it with an equal amount of regular water before application. This simple precaution ensures you're getting the benefits without any negative consequences. Gardeners across the country have reported remarkable transformations after implementing the potato water method. Tomato plants that previously produced sparse flowers suddenly burst with blooms and set fruit abundantly. Roses that looked tired and pale regained vibrant color and produced fuller, more fragrant flowers. Strawberry plants expanded their root systems and dramatically increased their yield. Prayer plants developed richer leaf coloration, and flowering orchids rebloomed more prolifically than their owners had ever experienced. The consistency of these results isn't coincidental. It's the direct result of providing plants with the exact nutrients they need in a form they can readily absorb. What makes potato water particularly effective is that it's not a one-size-fits-all product. There are no unnecessary fillers or chemicals. You're giving your plants exactly what they need, nothing more, nothing less. This targeted nutrition approach means faster results compared to many commercial products, which must accommodate a wide range of plant types and soil conditions. While potato water benefits most plants with established root systems, certain varieties show exceptional response. Tomatoes, strawberries, and melons absolutely thrive with regular potato water applications, particularly during their fruiting stages. Flowering plants like roses, orchids, and hibiscus respond with increased blooms and deeper colors. Indoor houseplants such as monstera, prayer plants, and palms develop fuller foliage and more vigorous growth patterns. However, exercise caution with shallow-rooted plants and those susceptible to root rot. Cacti, succulents, and African violets prefer drier conditions, and the additional moisture and starch content of potato water can cause problems for these species. Respect each plant's unique needs, and you'll see success across your entire garden. The evidence is overwhelming. Potato water is a legitimate science-backed method for naturally boosting your garden's growth and vitality. This spring, I challenge you to start collecting that precious potato cooking water and putting it to work in your garden. Document your results, pay attention to how your plants respond, and share your journey with us in the comments below. I'd absolutely love to hear about your successes. If this guide has inspired you to revolutionize your gardening approach, please subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you never miss our latest gardening insights and tips. Share this video with fellow gardeners in your life who might benefit from this natural, cost-effective solution. And don't hesitate to share your unconventional gardening tips and ideas in the comments. We're always looking for fresh perspectives and innovative methods to feature in future videos. Happy gardening, friends! Your thriving, vibrant garden awaits.